Hey, super learners. We're going to keep going with our stories this week, talking about our names and being at school. This is one of my favorite characters because he's kind of silly and kind of funny. Have you ever heard or read a story about Froggy? He's so funny. So this one is Froggy Goes to School, just like you've been coming to school or doing school at home. And it is written by Jonathan London, he's the author, and illustrated by Frank Rimkwicks. So this is Froggy Goes to School. It was the first day of school. Froggy woke up and looked out the window. The sun was high in the sky. "Oh no, the bus, he cried. "I'll miss the bus. Oh no, running late." He hopped out of bed and flopped outside. Flop, flop, flop. The school bus was leaving. "Wait, wait," he yelled, and he took a mighty hop. The school bus hissed to a stop, and the door folded open. Froggy flopped up the steps, flop, flop, flop. But when he reached the top, everybody laughed and pointed their fingers. Why? Use your good-looking eyes at the picture. Why do you think the other kids were laughing at him? What do you notice? "Froggy!" yelled his friend Max. "What? Did you forget something?" Froggy looked down. Oops, he was in his underwear. He forgot to put clothes on. Oh no. He dashed to the back of the bus and hid behind Max's umbrella all the way to school. At school, he hopped behind bushes. Pardon me, he tried to hide behind the flagpole. He rolled down the hall like a bowling ball, and in class, he pretended to be a flower pot. Do you think any of that worked? I don't think so. Oh my goodness. "Froggy!" called his teacher. "What?" But it wasn't his teacher at all. It was his father. Froggy rubbed his eyes. He had been dreaming. He was still in bed. "Rise and shine, Froggy," said his father. "It's the first day of school." So luckily, he was just dreaming and he didn't really show up in his underwear because that would have been bad. This time, Froggy got all dressed. Zip, zoop, zip, 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 zip. Then he flopped into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. He tried to pour milk on his bowl of flies, but the carton flew out of his hands. "You're just nervous about school, Froggy," said his mother. "Everybody is the first day." "Not me," cried Froggy. Why do you think he has a bowl of flies and not like a bowl of cereal? Yeah, because frogs don't eat cereal, they eat flies. And together they leapfrogged all the way to the bus stop. Flop, flop, flop. At school, Froggy found his name tag on his table. He liked his name. It was the first word he knew how to read. It was the only word he knew how to read. Froggy! He read it aloud, louder and louder. What kind of voice should we use inside, especially in a classroom or at home? Inside voice is quiet. Froggy! Cried his teacher, Miss Witherspoon. What? Hush, dear. It is time to pay attention. But it was hard to pay attention. He squirmed, moving around, can't get comfortable. He looked out the window at the falling leaves. He felt like a leaf. Falling, falling, plop! He fell out of his chair. Whoops! Kindly stay in your seat, dear, said Miss Witherspoon. We'll sit on the floor at circle time. At circle time, Miss Witherspoon said, Now, children, today I'd like you to tell us what you did last summer. Who wants to go first? Froggy shouted, me, 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 and so did Max. Miss Witherspoon went clap, 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 and everybody went clap, 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 clap with her. Then they grew very quiet. Now, one at a time, said Miss Witherspoon. If we want to be called on, what should we do? Raise your hand to speak and wait to be called on. That's right. When Froggy's turn came, he jumped up and said, Last summer, I learned how to swim. And he sang, Bubble, bubble, toot, toot, chicken, airplane, soldier. Everybody jumped up and joined in. Bubble, bubble, toot, toot, chicken, airplane, soldier. Oh, somebody's peeking in. Oh my. Wonder who that could be. When, in walked the principal, Mr. Mugwort. That'd be like Mrs. Bram-Kazoon walking in and us doing something not what we're supposed to be doing. Bubba, bubba, oops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Mr. Mugwort glared at him. That means to stare or look at. Then he joined in. Bubba, bubba, toot, toot, chicken, airplane, soldier, till the bell rang for recess. Whew, I thought he was going to be angry for a second, but he was just being silly too. When Froggy flopped off the bus after school, his father said, Froggy, how was your first day of school? Great, said Froggy. I taught the principal how to swim. That's nice, said his mother. But where's your lunchbox and baseball cap? Oops, I left them at school. Oh, Froggy, will you ever learn? Said his mother. That's why I'm going to school, Mom. And together, they leapfrogged. Where? Where do you think they leapfrogged? All the way home. Flop, flop, flop. And that was Froggy Goes to School. Good job. See you later.